What's up, guys? This is the cuber part of Magic Cubers, and I'm going to teach you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. Okay, first things first, you're going to need to learn the notation of the cube, which is simply just which way to turn the faces. So, when you just see a normal letter somewhere, then it's going to be clockwise. But if you see a inverted symbol, then you're going to be going counterclockwise on that face. So R is the right face, R inverted is the right face inverted, U is the top face, L is the left face, D is the bottom face, and F is the front face, and the last face is the back face, which is just like that. So if you need to just rewind this and watch it again to get yourself familiarized with it, then go ahead and do that. But now we're going to move on to solving the cube. Okay, so I gave this a nice good scramble, and now we're going to get started on finding the white cross. So what you can do with the white cross is you can find an edge. Here's this one right here. It's red and white. And you bring it to the top, which is the yellow side. And once you bring it to the top, you twist it over until they connect. See how red is connected right there. And then after that, you just twist twice to connect it to the white. And you can just do that to every single white piece. Say, here's orange, bring it to the top, it's connected already, so you just bring it down, and there it is. Here's green, you bring it to the top, twist it, it's connected, now you twist it twice, and it's on the bottom. Here's blue. Now when it's like this, you can turn it to one side or the other and twist it down to connect it to blue, and then flip it up so that it's like that. Bring this side down if there's already a cross piece there, and then just twist it back, and you have gotten the cross. Okay, so these are the corner cases, which is just the cases where your corners could be in while solving the first layer. So in this case, well, first of all, you have to find a white corner or a corner of the cross color, and that's in the top layer, and you put it above where it's supposed to go. See, this has to go here, this has to go here, and this one has to go here. So what you do for this case, where the white is facing that way, or to the right, you do this short algorithm, which is R, U, R inverted. Now again, it's R, U, R inverted. Now my cube is solved because I set it up, but yours is not going to be solved after this. I can almost guarantee it. So that's the first case. This case is when the white is facing you, or the cross color is facing you, you do this. You do R inverted, F, R, F inverted. And that brings in this corner. So there's that case. And in this case, where it's facing up, this is the longest algorithm, but it's pretty easy to memorize, so don't be intimidated. So you go R, U, 2, R inverted, U inverted, and then it's just this case now. R, U, R inverted. And that's how you get it when it's facing up. And that's all you really need to know to get the first layer. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and solve the rest of the corners on our cube. So I see this one, and I just place it above where it's supposed to go, right here. It's the case where it's pointed that way. I'm just doing R, U, R inverted. Oh, and the next two cases are facing up because we already have two, so the last two are these. So let's do this one. Just put it over here. R, U, 2, R inverted, U inverted, R, U, R inverted. And now this one changed its case. So right here, R inverted, F, R, F inverted. And there we go, we have the first layer done. And now we're going to move on to the second layer. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is the second layer on this one. So we don't need this anymore. So first thing you need to do is find a edge piece with the two colors on it, an edge piece on the top layer without yellow on it. So here's one right here. It's the orange and blue edge. So what you do with this is you take this color right here, the color on the bottom, and turn it till it connects to that center. So here the oranges are connected and the blues on top. So what you do after that is you put it to the right. So you hold it on the right hand side. First you need to see where it goes. It doesn't go here, so it goes here. So this means you do this algorithm, which is R, U, R, U, R, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, and then R inverted. And you see that? Put this edge in right here. And now what you do is find another edge. Here's the green and orange one right here. Since it's orange on the bottom, you connect it to orange, which is right here. And now that it has to come this way, you just do the inverse of the last algorithm, which is R inverted, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, R inverted, U, R, U, and then R inverted, or then R again. And that placed in this edge. So now you find another edge. Here it is right here. It's already connected up. It's the red and green one. So you put it to the right. See where it goes. It doesn't go up here, so it goes right here. So it's the first algorithm. It's R, U, R, U, R, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, R inverted. Okay, so that placed it in there. You find the next one. It's conveniently right in front of me, so put it to the right, and it needs to go to the red, which is not in front, but it's in the back. So you do this algorithm, which is R, U, R, U, R, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, and then R inverted. And that completed the second layer. Okay, so now we're on the last layer. So what we're doing now is we're going to solve the yellow cross. So these are the three cases that you could run into. Or you could have, of course, a solved cross already, in which case you could just skip to the next step. But in this case, it is just a line. We don't care about the corners right now because that's in the next step. It's just a line. In this case, it's an L shape. And in this case, it's just a dot, which is always going to be there. So, in this case, we are going to hold it so that the line is horizontal, so like this, and you're facing, and it's on the top layer, and you perform this algorithm. F, R, U, R inverted, U inverted, F inverted. And that created the yellow cross on this one. And now for this one, the L shape, you do practically the same algorithm, but instead of just an F, you do a wide F, which means you bring these first two layers and you bring it like that, so that it comes up like that. So you do wide F, R, U, R inverted, U inverted, and then wide F inverted. And that created the cross. So for this one, you just do the first two algorithms and just together, and that will solve it. So F, R, U, R inverted, U inverted, F inverted, and then, since it's the L shape now, wide F, R, U, R inverted, U inverted, and then wide F inverted. And so we've gotten the cross on all three of them, so hopefully you've gotten the cross. Okay, so now we are going to be orienting the yellow corners, which is just like twisting them so that they're all facing up on all these cubes. So what you do, well, there are three cases. This case is where none of the corners are facing up. This case is where only two of them are facing up and two of them are not. In this case, which is the case you ultimately want, is the one corner is facing up and three of them are not. So first, let's get to this case where all of them are not facing up, and you hold it so that there is a yellow sticker facing to the left on the bottom left side. And then you perform this algorithm. R, U, R inverted, U, R, U2, R inverted. And I put this up here, and that's just this case. And now for this one, when there are two corners up, then you do it so that there's a yellow sticker facing you in the bottom left corner. And you perform the same algorithm, which is, again, R, U, R inverted, U, R, U2, R inverted. And that also creates the same case. So all these three have the same case. And to solve that case, you do the same algorithm. But you have the yellow one facing up on the bottom left corner, and you hold it just like this, and you do R, U, R inverted, U, R, U2, R inverted. Now you may have to do that more than once. The most amount of times you will have to do that is 3 times with like 0 corners up, but you have the yellow. Okay, so now we're on the second to last step, and what you have to do is permute all the corners, which is just putting all of the corners in the right place. So what you have to first find is headlights, which headlights are just these two. You see how they're the same color? That's what you have to find. Just two corners that are the same color. And you may not have that, but that's alright. This is a case where it doesn't have that. We'll get to that later. So, in this case, all you do is turn it so that it's in the back. So the headlights are in the back. And you perform, and you hold it so that white, you're facing white. And the headlights are down here. And you perform this algorithm. R inverted, U, R inverted, D2, which is this face, R, U inverted, R inverted, D2, and then R2. And now all the headlights are done, and so just turn them to the right place. And this one just has one step left. And with this one, it doesn't matter where you hold it, like where the headlights are, because, well, of course, the headlights aren't there. So you just hold it with white, and you do this. You do the same algorithm, which is R inverted, U, R inverted, D2, R, U inverted, R inverted, D2, and then R2. And now that created headlights, so you put the headlights to the back, and you do the same algorithm, facing white, R inverted, U, R inverted, D2, R, U inverted, R inverted, D2, R2. And now that created all the headlights, so you just twist it so that they're all solved. And this one also has one step left. Okay, so we're on the last step, finally. You are finally about to solve your cube. So there are only two cases in this one. So what you could have is 3 edges that are not solved, and 1 edge that is. So one whole face is solved, but 3 of them are not. But also you could have all 4 edges not being solved, like in this one. So if you just have that, that just means you're going to have to do the algorithm a little, like one more time. So in this case, where there's one solved already, you put it to the back and do this algorithm. R, U inverted, R, U, R, U, R, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, R2. There you go. That you may have to do that one more time, but in this one it's solved. And now let's move on to this one where you don't have to hold it any specific way. So you just do the same algorithm. R, U inverted, R, U, R, U, R, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, R2. And now that created one face that's done. So now you hold it like this. It's R, U inverted, R, U, R, U, R, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, R2. And now you might have to do it more than once on that one again. So, but that's done, and that's how you solve the Rubik's Cube. So thank you for watching, and I hope this helped you. Leave a comment below if it did, and recommend it to your friends if you already know how to solve the Rubik's Cube. And so just thanks. Subscribe, like, comment. Have a good day.